Hey everyone, so this is going to be a short little video, insecurities, flaws, and just acceptance of yourself, because let me tell you, this is going to be one of those honest videos. It's going to get deep, at least as deep as it possibly can get. I mean, we all get those moments where we feel insecure, but lately it's been hitting me hard. Like, it's just been hitting me, and I just don't feel pretty. I don't feel good about myself sometimes, and for some strange reason lately it's just been like punching me in the face. Like, I don't know what it is. I've just been feeling really insecure. It's crazy because I'm always the one telling other people, like, don't feel insecure, embrace yourself, embrace your flaws, love yourself. I'm always the one telling other people, and you know, I think it's one of those things where it's like you're always telling other people but you never take your own advice. That's like totally me all the time. I'm just like, okay, I'll go look in the mirror, and I'm like, dang, I look at my face and I'm like, I don't like the way I look right now. Take a shower, do everything, wash my face, get out the shower, I'm like, wow, my face looks really bad. And it'll be like small things. I'll just be like, wow, my face. I'm like, wow, my cheeks look really weird, or like stuff like that. And I rarely feel that insecure to the point where I'm looking at like small details. Like, I rarely get that insecure. But for some reason lately, like this past week, I've just been feeling kind of insecure about a lot of things, like the little things that usually I don't have a problem with, and then lately, I don't know. Like, my hair, my face, my smile, my eyes, my feet, and then of course, like, my usual insecurities, like the things I already don't like about myself, like, and like other small things, my elbows, my knees, my legs. It's kind of like I'm insecure about everything, in a way, which is terrible. In no way, shape, or form healthy or good for anyone to feel insecure with their entire self. That's just not okay. This video isn't about me telling you, even though I'm gonna tell you anyway, it's not about me telling you to become happy with yourself. It's about me sharing myself with you and sharing that basically everybody goes through their own insecurities, guys and girls. Like, don't exclude guys. Like, guys have insecurities too. This video is not as much about me telling you, but yeah, it's about what you take from it and how you apply it to yourself and your own insecurities, and how you relate to me, like if you do relate to me, because I know that you try so hard. Like, when you're insecure about something, you acknowledge it, of course. That's what you do first thing. You're just like, okay, I don't like this about myself. Then you bring yourself down on it, and you're just like, dang, like, you just bring yourself down emotionally, and you just don't feel good. You're the type to, like, notice something, get over it really quick, or notice something, deal with it for a while, and then get over it. Because, like, the third thing is when you just, like, you accept it, and you just move on. So I am just gonna go ahead and share some of my insecurities, because this isn't to make you feel like you have to compliment me. This isn't for anyone. Like, I hate the fact that when you tell someone, like, your insecurities, that they think, like, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, like, oh my god, you're just fishing for compliments or attention. It's like, no, I'm just trying to be honest, so I can, like, for me, sharing my feelings and sharing things like this helps me. Insecurities. I'm not going to name the things I've been insecure about this past week, because for some strange reason it's been like everything, but I'm going to name, like, my daily, like, usual, like, all the time insecurities. From here, my insecurity is my forehead. Now, the reason I'm wearing a ponytail in this video, even though I made it clear that I never wear ponytails, I never wear my hair back at all unless I have to for, like, dance and performances and stuff. But that's kind of the reason why I pulled my hair back for this video, is because I wanted to show you my insecurity. I wanted to feel like I'm good. Like, I just wanted to be able to just have my forehead out and just try not to feel so deeply about it, so I can just do what I do and just do it how I do it, usually when my hair is down. It's just that ever since I was little, it never failed ever since I was little, and I'm talking everyone, even my family. No offense to my fam, they're my fam, but everybody has made fun of my forehead ever since I was little, and still do to this day. People always talked about how big it was. That's basically it. They always talked about how big my forehead was, and they always made a big deal about it. And when I was little, I used to hate that, because it's like someone's telling you about yourself and they're just saying how it's so bad or ugly or weird or overly sized and comparing it to them, and it's so much. So like, I hated that. I used to be like, leave me alone. Like, I used to get like huge attitudes about my forehead. Not saying that it traumatized me, because that's like really like that's dramatic, but it really does, it stuck with me, because now I'm like severely insecure about it. Like, I hate, okay, that's a strong word. I just really am really insecure about my forehead. Cause then I think about it and I'm like, dang, my forehead is big. And then that prevents me from doing things that I'm like, okay, maybe one day I'll wear my hair up and maybe I'll do an updo and it'll be super cute. I'll do it, I'll like it for a split second, and then I'm like, no. Which is why I never wear my hair back, because I feel so ugly. I just feel ugly because everyone always told me that my forehead was either ugly, oversized, and stuff like that just sticks with you. And like, my friends and of course my family, they make fun of it, like they joke about it and stuff, and like, it's funny to them. But like, I don't think anyone realizes that because everyone always talked about it, that I really severely hate when people talk about my forehead. Like, I'm insecure about my arms, and this also goes with my legs because I have eczema. I've had eczema ever since I was little. My type of eczema is just that it's like really bumpy and rough. It's gotten better over the years, but I still do have it mainly up here on my arms and on my elbows, and I also have it all over my legs. I have this bump on my elbow, on my left elbow. I'm really insecure about it just because it's like, I don't know, to me it like adds on to the fact that I have eczema, but it's like a bump. And I think this is just like an overall thing that many of us go through, is my body itself, like my body type, the way it looks. I get insecure about it sometimes, and then other times I'm like, dang, I look good, and then other times I'm like, I don't know about this. But yeah, so those were just a few of my insecurities. Now, the things I do like about myself, and this is in no way for me trying to be conceited. I like my hair. I like my hair type. I like my texture when it's natural. I love my eyes, and I love my lips. I like the shape of my lips. Like, I feel like they're like a really nice shape. They're big, like they're full, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like they fit me. And I like my collarbone. I know it's like a weird thing, but I do like my collarbone. I love the fact, I don't know, something about my collarbone. I like my nose. I don't know, I just feel like it's a cool nose. I do like my belly button, and all these weird things, and that's pretty much it. Those are the things I like and don't like about myself. If the bad outweighs the good, this is basically how I'm going to end this video, is that we all have insecurities. Every single one of us in this world has insecurities. I think I'm going to tell you the same thing that I always tell other people when they come to me about their insecurities and they tell me that they don't feel beautiful, or they don't feel handsome, or they don't feel good about themselves, is that it takes time. It takes time to accept your flaws. It takes time to embrace your flaws and to feel comfortable with yourself. I'm not telling you to rush anything. I'm not telling you to just be like, okay, like I'm done. It's going to take time. Like my forehead thing, it's still taking me like, it's still a process of me accepting it and liking it and loving myself. I just feel like even though you have insecurities, do not let them bring you down. Don't let them keep you in a spot. They can bring you down for a second or a few minutes like any normal insecurity does. But do not let it bring you down to the fact where you're like me, how I was this past week for some strange reason, to where you just don't like yourself and that's how you're stuck. Like, do not get stuck in that spot, because you are beautiful and you are handsome and you are whatever you choose to be. If you choose to feel like you don't feel good about yourself, then that's on you. Not saying that it's your fault that you feel like that, but I'm saying that there's other options. You have the power to, you have the will, like you are in charge of yourself. You can be like, okay, I'm going to embrace this. I love myself, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Even though there's always going to be people coming at you from different sides and everyone telling you different things about yourself. Who cares about what they say? Because all that matters is how you perceive yourself and what you think of yourself. Don't ever feel like you have to conform to anyone else's look. Don't ever feel like what you look like isn't good enough. Don't ever feel like your body type isn't good enough. Don't ever feel like you're not, like you don't fit in with a specific group. It's not about fitting in. It's about being you and owning yourself and owning what you look like. I feel strongly about stuff like this because I know what it's like to feel so brought down by everybody to where it's like I really don't like myself. But you know what? You are amazing. You're an amazing person. We're all amazing beings. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And it's all about finding yourself, accepting yourself, knowing your flaws, and just being okay with it, because you are amazing, and that's all that matters. All that matters is what you think of yourself. If you tell yourself, and you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself, I'm beautiful, or if you wake up and you tell yourself, I'm handsome, and you go out there into that world and you do something, like say this, I went out today and wore a ponytail. I never do that. I wore a ponytail and literally walked from my friend's house all the way to my house. My voice kind of cracked, which is a long walk, and I just walked. It can be the simplest thing as putting your hair up or whatever your insecurity is. Bring your insecurity to the front of anybody's attention if you feel like it. If you feel like you want to bring your forehead to the world's attention just because it makes you feel good that you conquered insecurity of yours for a few minutes, then do it. Do whatever's going to make you feel good about yourself. Don't do anything negative. Don't try to change yourself like drastically, like, you know, anything that can cause harm. But just feel good. You are amazing, and that's all that matters. Embrace yourself and always love yourself, because you have to love yourself first before anybody else can have the pleasure. For anyone else to even be lucky enough to even be able to love you, you have to love yourself. So that's pretty much all this video is about. I hope this brightened anybody's day or night. I just hope it made you think about the fact that nobody's perfect and that you should never want to change yourself for anybody but yourself. That's pretty much it. It's hot, lighting's going down, and that's all. So I'll see y'all next time. It's been real. Bye!